Hey guys, so today's video is pretty short because this has to be one of the strangest scams I have seen all year. And the year just started, so I don't even know what to expect in the further down. And so basically, here's the TLDR for those of us who have with a bit shorter attention spans. I'm just kidding. Basically, there's this thing called the $1 million fan. And so apparently, apparently it was also promoted on like Reddit and stuff, where you would compete with your own with a streamer of your choice, and you get to win a prize pool of $20 million. Now, to my knowledge, I don't even think Mr. Beast gives out that much money for some of his prize pools, so that's pretty interesting all around. And so it was kind of everywhere, and then people kind of caught wind that this doesn't make a lot of sense. Because I mean, if you look at the mansion literally looks like it's AI generated, and I'm pretty sure it is. But we'll get into that later. And so, somebody by the name of Tarot Card on Reddit was the one who was promoting it. And so, this is some stuff that they have. I do have a bunch of their comments responding to it. Um, so I just want to show you guys maybe just like one thing that they mentioned. And so here, they said that, to be clear, this isn't my show that I'm putting on, and instead LSF is just working with them. I reached out to them on my own because I thought the show was cool, and that's it. There is a whole studio behind this, and this is actually running it. I only reached out to them a few days ago to get involved, and this is being organized by others for many months. So apparently, this has been in the works for quite some time, as we've been seeing here. And if you can't tell, he is a moderator on Livestream Fails. So we'll take a quick detour. Livestream Fails is basically just a subreddit where it's dedicated to clipping streamers. That's the best I got for you. And so it's a bit controversial because sometimes the moderation team is a little bit heavy-handed, a little bit biased. But lucky for you guys, we have some more stuff. And so here's some more stuff that I found here, which talks about, it says here, Amazon reality TV show. This show will set to air on Amazon Prime, featuring soon to be the Guinness Book of World Records for biggest prize pool in history. Winning group splits the money in half. 10 million go to you, 10 million to the fan. Deliverables, reality TV appearance, 1 to 7 days, depending on how far you make it into the competition. 1 social media post, and these are the timelines. Vancouver, BC, Canada. 9,000 square foot luxury mansion. Fully fenced property with a single access road and 24/7 professional security. I can't read what that says, but plus 20% of net ticket sales from your ticket. And to the competition details, you get 1 creator / fan group eliminated per day, 20 million cash prize reality TV show, 1 creator and 2 fans who will enter via raffle via creators chats. Will be paired together and will split the prize money. They will be gaming, IRL, and cognitive challenges. Think Survivor, but for creators. Sorry, this is killing my brain. To maintain an even creator to fan outcome by the end of the show, there will be an apocalypse challenge on day 3, during which fans will compete head-to-head with each other, resulting in mass elimination. This will narrow the group down to so each creator is ultimately paired with one of their original fans for the last 4 days. Creators are allowed and encouraged to IRL stream from the event, but not required. All expenses covered, flights, lodging, and meals. So, this sounds pretty good to be true. Sorry, this sounds too good to be true. And so, let's have one of our affiliates from the event talk about it right now. Maybe she can help us out. Emily, floor is yours.
Search stuff. I know it's sus. I know it looks sus, okay? Mythic pitched it to me, and I was like, okay, sounds good, but I just don't want LSF to be part of it. Like, are you kidding me? Like, why is there an LSF person? Like they're like using, and they're saying like, oh, Emily is backing it up, and I'm like, I just posted it because I had to. Like, I had to be like, okay, I need to tell people about it. But then the LSF guy's like, oh yeah, extra Emily totally like backs it. I'm like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, okay? So I don't know what's happening, but for now, just like put this like put on the side, okay? So I will get more information on it and then let you guys know. So yeah, but I promise I'm like not trying to scam you guys. I apologize, I didn't do more research beforehand, but I'm gonna have them do more research and let you guys know if it's
okay. The only thing I'll say about this clip is the fact that, like, I feel like although you have agencies to scout these kind of events, I think it doesn't hurt to do your own research. Okay, I hate when it happens when people with like big followings will be like, I didn't do my research. It's like, well, you have all these fans, and it's kind of your responsibility. So that's all I'm going to say about that, because it's more about the scam than extra Emily. So regardless of all that, I actually took a look at the website itself. Now, unfortunately for you guys, naturally speaking, I know it's crazy. This sounds a bit insane, but the website actually got taken down, believe it or not. And same with their YouTube and their TikTok. All of it's got taken down, and even their Facebook is private, so you have no access to that if you really want to look at it. But we have something known as a Wayback Machine. So here on screen, you're going to be seeing me scrolling to this website, and you can see how it seems like this website was kind of put last minute, because even the trailer itself looks very like AI generated. And you also can't refund on the site for some reason. So naturally, I was looking through all this stuff, and it didn't really give us too much to work with. So I kept looking around, and even like looked through some of the affiliates, because like, okay, maybe that's it. And oh, what's this? A subreddit is in collaboration. Now, I don't know about you guys, and maybe someone can put this in the comments, maybe somebody knows, but to my knowledge, I don't believe LSF is very profitable, because it's just clips, and subreddits don't make any money. Like, whenever you're a mod on a subreddit, you don't make money off of it. You're just doing volunteer work. So, interesting enough. But even though we read some of the details of the competition, let's read their About Us page, because maybe that can help us learn a bit more about it. So here it says, $1 Million Fan is a high-stakes reality television competition built around one simple idea: the fans deserve a seat at the table. Created at the intersection of modern creator culture and large-scale unscripted entertainment, $1 Million Fan brings everyday fans face-to-face with the creators they support, competing together in real-world challenges for life-changing prizes. This is not meet and greet, and it's not passive fandom. It's participation, pressure, and performance. So it's kind of like Survivor, but with, with streaming. Can you live stream on this day? Can you IRL stream for this day? So it's kind of a weird challenge. I feel like this would work maybe if you had like smaller creators give it a shot, but this is not a suggestion video. This is just going over what happened. So, we kind of read it earlier, but let's just go down to the bottom, because we read it what is going around. But it says here, at its core, $1 Million Fan exists to redefine the relationship between creators and their communities. Fans are no longer just viewers, they are competitors. Creators are no longer just personalities, they are teammates. Each moment is rooted in real stakes, real people, and real outcomes. Judge Judy. Sorry. Most of you probably don't get that reference. This is a reality television built for the internet, generation bigger, bolder, and centered on the people who made creator culture possible in the first place. So it's kind of like, yeah, it sounds legit. Sorry, that was hard. It sounds like an interesting challenge, but like, if you look here, you could buy like emote packs for like $2 USD and $4 USD, and you could even say, hey, you could even do like your whole application. I even took a peek into the applications like really quickly, just to make sure, like, see what kind of stuff is going on. But yeah, kind of weird. Yeah, a bit weird. But here is the kicker that you guys will definitely want to hear about. So, if you actually go to their contact us page, you will see that they have an email, okay, naturally, and you can also mail them on this specific address. So, what do we do when we have an address? We go and look it up. So I decided to look up the locations of where this was. So apparently it's in West Vancouver, BC. So let's go see where that is. All right. So I head over to 102 for the first round, and I go look around, and it looks like there's a property for leasing over there. So I don't see a big old mansion with a one-stop road. As a matter of fact, there's so many intersections in that area that I don't know where this house is supposed to be hosted to begin with. So what's going on here? And I tried the other address, and you get a falafel place. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of falafel myself, so take it or leave it. But you just see that's our other option. So, yeah. So apparently, well, maybe they'll get more business for the stuff after the scam gets through, but that's basically it. So there's no big AI generated mansion. It's just that. So yeah, it's a pretty odd situation all around, because you have that. So now that we're here, what do I think about all this? Well, it's quite a bit, but let's just do it in a way where I'm just going to say this really quickly. So the key thing that I have to mention, actually, before we continue, I said I was going to give my opinion, but we're going to mention this now, is that if I remember from the clip earlier that it was mentioned that Mythic was the one who came up with this, so or brought it to at least in the particular case of Extra Emily. So what we have to realize is that Mythic actually has a reputation because they have people like Asmongold and like some VTubers under their scouting, so they're all within that area, and so naturally, in the case for Emily, if somebody like that comes up and gives you an offer like this, you're gonna be like, okay, well, let me just go promote this and call it a day. So that's what's kind of weird about this whole situation, because you have like reputable organizations on top of this, but like either way, I'm looking at this through the lens of like, oh, this is just something where it's just like it just feels like this event doesn't feel real. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like where we are in terms of that. So what do I know? So overall, I just find like something like this just feels a little too. It felt like a scam, but at the same time, like it was too obvious to be a scam, because we did very basic research. I didn't even deep dive into anything. I didn't look up like transcripts. I didn't look up like emails. I didn't get any of that. No leaks or nothing. It's just I looked up what the address was, and I see that I see an AI generated mention. So I say, hey, let me just use some critical thinking and some research and see what happens. And so I don't know who of you guys thought that you were going to go meet your favorite streamer, but listen, save that for the meet and greets, okay? Let them pretend to like you for about 5 minutes and move on about your day. I don't know what else to. That's kind of like what it is. So, yeah, pretty scummy though all around. I mean, that's what scams are. They're scummy in the first place. And the part that's really the kicker is the fact that all the links are just down. Like they went down. Like they're just gone. Like just gone. So kind of strange overall, but yeah, well, that's kind of it. Like this was probably the fastest conclusion I've ever seen to a scam. This will probably be done within like a week, or not even a week. Give it a couple of days and people are gonna forget about this. But I feel like in the future though, I know like some viewers are a bit more cautious, but I feel like if you're like, if you got a bit more of influence, just be mindful. That's all I can say, because I'm not really like. That's all I can say about this stuff. So that's it for today. And if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow my source codes in the description below. But that's about it from today. Leave a dislike if you want to. It is what it is. I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.